Okay, let's see if I'm actually live. Are we the live? Let's see if I'm actually live. Hey, we are the live. Are we the live? Okay, sorry for the duplicate, the audio duplication. Hello, welcome everybody to my Let's Read of Homestuck. My name is Brodemus, and this is part 5, I think. I don't remember. I don't ding dang remember anymore. But we're gonna keep going. We're on page 1074 currently. Oh, I guess I should put this out on Tumblr. I always forget to put it on Tumblr. Oh, you silly goose. That's okay. We'll just hang out for a second. It's just now 2 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure that's muted so I don't accidentally do something with it. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, let's go ahead and link this. Come listen to me. Do you like the sound of my keyboard clacking? Read. Putting this in the tags. I don't want that in the tags. That's stupid. Come listen to me read more Homestuck. Smiley face. Yeah, I like that. Homestuck. Brodemus. Brodish. Stream. It's good enough. I don't know how much of my traffic comes from Tumblr in all honesty. That's a cool D&D picture, though. Like. So, yeah. Close out of you. I don't need you anymore. Like I said, welcome. Now that that's out of the way, it is past 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to get right into it here. Garden Gnostic began pestering ectobiologist.
Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay. I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good. Oh, but, like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, I think whatever it is, it must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John.
I think I already read this, but that's okay.
I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice.
Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I?
Oh, I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
I got something in my throat. It's really irritating me. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me that you have some spooky powers. But I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then when I think back, maybe there are times when it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more about a thing than you are telling me. I don't know.
Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Oh, John, I forgot. I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happened with that?
Oh, boy. Well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something? So what was the deal with the meteor?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and now I know everything's going to be okay.
So what is it? Or is it just another thing you're waiting to tell me?
Oh, gosh, John, I really don't want to... I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first.
Huh?
Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kinda literally.
Stop being so confusing.
LOL. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Less than 3.
Jade, update colorful reminders. You take a moment to gather your thoughts after your dream. While you are asleep, it can get very confusing figuring out what is really happening and what isn't, especially during the eclipse, when you're exposed to many visions of the past, present, and future through a variety of cloud mirages. It is only after you wake up that you are able to start making sense of it all, and your reminders help you do this. But on reflection, there wasn't much in the dream about the future. You were quite surprised to see your dog in your dream, though. It was the first time the crafty guardian has ever appeared in a dream. You have learned that today is his birthday, just like it is for your other best friend. You've always wondered about this and never had the chance to throw him a party and bake him a cake. Now you can. But if you do, it seems that you will need a lot of candles. Beck has never allowed you to enter the mystic ruins for reasons you never understood. You always assumed it was on account of your protection, but your dream has strongly suggested to you that that is where you need to go. Since your dream bot is secured in its chamber and does not need to be looked after, Beck is taking a nap in the grand foyer as he usually does. Perhaps you can take advantage of this and sneak out the house another way? Grab your harpoon gun. Oh yes, of course. One of your reminders reminds you that you still have a package to deliver too. This way you can kill 2 birds with 1 harpoon gun. Use harpoon to zipline into the great outdoors. That's just a static image. That's okay. Pachoo! I love the pachoo. I still say that to this day. Rose, finish building. Boy, howdy. Architectural perfection. Look at this mess. Like, if you had free reign in a Sims game, this is what shit you would come up with. Or what I would come up with, I guess. Dave, mourn the loss of Cal. See you, little dude. If you had any more apple juice, you would pour some out for your homie. You'll have to remember to double-check your closet for more juice. Boy, howdy. Go get a goddamn new sword. Perhaps you will, but if you do, it looks like you'll have to break it first. Perfectly good stripe specimen down the toilet. Thanks, bro. Capture log beta. You try to grab the beta, 6, but you forgot your Silodex is completely packed. You wonder why you jammed all this useless crap in here in the first place. Maybe you assumed you would weaponize it all during one of your customary hash wrap battles with your bro. But in retrospect, that probably would have been a huge chore and would have made the battle drag on forever. It's like what you were... It's like... oh, shit, sorry. It's like, what are you, made of time? I even fucked up the joke, but get it? Made of time? Yeah. Eject your modus and set it to Scrabble values. Oh my gosh. You dump all this crap all over the roof. You then set your modus to the Scrabble hash function for some reason. This function always makes it a little less intuitive to calculate hash values for items, and therefore more cumbersome to rap with. But you guess that's kind of a moot point now that your bro flew off fuck knows where. His mysterious ways transcend irony once again. Get beta. You get the beta, 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, now yielding a radically different hash value with the Scrabble function, which is to say a radically exactly the same value. Pester Rose. Turntech Godhead began pestering Tentacle Therapist. Okay, I got it. I hope you appreciate how much gross spongy proboscis I had to fillate to get this game. Hello? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going downstairs now and installing this thing. Later. Ooh, boy. You have finally finished your building project. You have done about all you can do for John. You don't think you can provide much assistance against all those ogres this time, but at least now John appears to be armed to the teeth. All there is left to do is wait for Dave. Capture log and send John code for his present. That would certainly hasten the parcel's delivery, but the gift is not finished yet. You have spent months accelerating your knitting skills to be able to make the gift of perfect sentimental appeal. You even incorporated a cherished heirloom you have had as long as you can remember. When he sees your staggering gesture of sentimentality, he will finally understand. He will understand that in the game of facetious sentimental gestures, no one gets the best of Rose the Blonde. Oh, I love it. I'm so mad that I still have shit in my throat. Like, it's just so unbelievably frustrating that it refuses to go away.
Dear Rose.
Crappy, sorry.
Dear Rose, happy birthday. Thanks for being such a great friend all these years. I know you like to make it out like you're playing it cool and don't care much about the people in your life, but I know deep down you really do. Hell, not even that deep down. It's like your subconscious is having a wet t-shirt contest, and you being all aloof is this totally soggy shirt doing no good at all at hiding nothing. Oh wait, it looks like two can play it at this game of cracking all these highfalutin psychology books. Ah, snap! But yeah, I got you this because I think you're really creative, and you can make something nice with it if you put your mind to it. And it might help you take your mind off a lot of all this serious business you're always absorbed in. You know, all this weirdo pseudo-gothy stuff or whatever. Frankly, it's kind of depressing. Anyway, you're the best, Rose. Have a rad 13th. I will catch up with you guys soon. God, you're all so old. Signed, Ghosty Trickster. John.
Oh, Rose gets trolled now, too. Grim Auxiliatrix. Oh, right, it's Kanaya. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Tentacle Therapist. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing human intellects insanely assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable? Time is not that difficult to understand. It is a utility that a universe may resort to in order to advance a desired degree of complexity, or maybe not resort to if that is the case. It's all pretty pedestrian. But no, when time travel comes up, you present the face that a man shows when the breeze gradually alerts him to his absence of nether dressings. I don't see how we are to properly agitate you all if you continue to insist on failing to understand basic concepts which common infants effortlessly manage to describe via scrawlings on their own puddles of sloppy discharge. Have we spoken before? Yes, in the future. You and your friend... Boy, howdy, I don't know who's talking anymore. You and your friends never cease to invent ways to strengthen the credibility of your assertions. Oh my, it is your human sarcasm again. I enjoy listening to it. They sound the exact fucking same. I apologize. I enjoy listening to it, and I wish doing so could serve as my primary form of recreation. There, see, I just did it too. Saying the opposite thing to emphasize my contempt. But suddenly I feel more primitive and hate myself a little more. It was like this funny miracle that just happened in my heart. I would admire the sophistication of you and your fellow future dwellers a little more if you seemed to be aware the word human only functions as a sort of adjective in bad science fiction. But I won't be rude and change the subject. There's still a bit of unflagellated straw poking out of your rhetorical effigy over here. Oh dear, no, we aren't from the future, but we are all already in agreement that you don't get it and never will. I thought you said we spoke in the future. We did. Your future. For me, it was only a couple minutes ago. I understand. You exist in some temporal stratum through which you have communication and access to various points of my timeline. It's not that complicated. Yes, that's right. Will you try to talk some sense into your idiot friends, so that we may proceed to bother them all on more rational terms? I try to every day with mixed results. But you see, it's not that I don't understand you. It's just that I don't believe you, because it's nonsense. Albeit persistent and coordinated nonsense. Why would a bunch of temporally dislocated trolls want to harass a group of friends throughout completely random points in time? I will admit this campaign of provocation wasn't all that well thought out. Don't tell anyone I said that. All right, maybe you should get some trolling tips from us humans. Our sparing intellects are probably better suited to it. Yeah, maybe. Why don't we be friends? You want to be my friend? I think so. I think we're supposed to. You suggested as much earlier. You mean I did in the future? Yes, a couple minutes ago. Probably because I remembered you mentioning it in the conversation we're having now. That's likely. Your commitment to this role-playing scenario is intriguing. What choice do I have but to accept? I apologize. They sound the fucking same. This... Oh, that's right. He used to wear the Kamina glasses, too.
Dear Dave.
Yo, sup?
Shit. Dear Dave, happy birthday. I just want to take a break from telling you how much your gay butt stinks all the time and say what an awesome friend you are. Seriously, on any other day I would be downplaying how you aren't really as cool as you think you are, but just between you and me, I think you might actually be that cool. I think you just gotta get out of your bro shadow and spread your wings, dude.
Oh man, that's a Dave Sprite foreshadow. Fuck.
So I got you these. They're totally authentic. They actually touched Ben Stiller's weird sort of gaunt face at some point. I'm sure you'll dig them because I know you lolled so hard at that movie. Okay, so for real, this is sort of a shitty present, but it is an ironic present because I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Maybe you can wear them ironically sometime. They might even be more ironic than you and your bro's dumb pointy anime shades. Anyway, have a good one, buddy, and stay busy being totally sweet. Signed, Ghosty Trickster, John.
Yeah, because I got the Kamina glasses. I love it. Dave, answer. Oh, it's Tav! Adios, Toreador began trolling Turntech Godhead.
Hey, first, okay, I think you're awful. Let's put that fact on the table where we can both see it. Now you've been primed for the digestive ruination that's about to take place, and the comprehensive soiling of the laundry enveloping your person.
Oh my god, you type like a tool.
Yeah, now you're getting it. What you're in for? Are you ready to be trolled within an inch of your miserable human cortex?
This is so weak. I'm almost getting tired of wasting good material on you guys. It's like, you got nothing. It's always one of you sprouting up and ranting about how hard I'm about to get trolled, with no ensuing substance. You don't even know anything about me. One of you fuckers thought I was a girl.
Okay, yeah, but the thing is, that I don't care about your anatomical details and things like that. I know what you've done, or will do, actually, and it's the most awful thing, the worst you can ever do.
Sorry, I wouldn't cyber with you, dude, in the future or whatever.
Wait, wait? Oh, okay, you're the one who likes to submit innuendo.
Human innuendo.
Yes, human innuendo. Sorry for the lack of clarity.
So at what point in the future am I supposed to look forward to you whipping up this titanic hankering for my knob? Be honest with me, because I'm busy. And I want to know exactly when I got to clear some space in my calendar for when some fuckwit blunders out of a magical phone booth and makes a ballad-inspiring play for my throbbing beef truncheon. Beef truncheon.
Should I be perturbed by these illusions?
No, man. Look, I just need to know when to be there. When the stars come into alignment and your flux capacitor lets you finally sate your meteoric greed for crotch dachshund. I wouldn't want to miss it and cause a paradox or something. It'd suck if the universe blew up on account of you missing your window of opportunity to help yourself to a pubescent boy's naked spam porpoise.
Okay. This is sort of starting to upset me.
Jesus, you were such a shitty troll.
I guess I'll leave you alone and find another point in time to bother you when, I guess, you are more emotionally susceptible and don't have all these bees in your bonnet about your human sexuality.
Oh, no, dude. You sassed me up. We are in the shit now, together, for the long haul.
What?
We're motherfucking entrenched in this bitch. You and me. Welcome to Nam. Now grab my hand and shimmy your soggy ass off that muddy peg before Charlie gets the fucking drop. I still say motherfucking entrenched in this bitch, too.
Who's Charlie?
He's the guy who's gonna read our vows. I'm feeling pretty freaking matrimonial all of a sudden. Take a look down by your foot. See that little bottle? Stomp on that shit like it's on fire. Noisy ethnic dudes are flipping the fuck out and waving us around on chairs till someone gets hurt. I'm your 300-pound matronly freight train. And my gaping furnace is hungry for coal, so get goddamn shoveling.
Oh my god.
Bro, look in my eyes. That twinkle. That devotion, you herniated pro wrestler's sweaty purple taint. Sparkling like a visit from your fairy fucking godmother. Shit be pure and true. That's what you see, a kaleidoscopic supernova of all your hopes and dreams all swishing together. Radially effervescing arms of more little boy peckers than you can imagine. These are words I don't want to come out of my mouth anymore. Turning out insane corkscrew haymakers of a billion dancing Vienna sausages. Strong. This is how we do this. This shit's more real than Kraft mayo. Audience Toreador blocked turn tech godhead. Hey, Merle. Only been about 17 minutes, so I don't think you missed too much. And thank you, Edgy Mick Edgelord, for following. And thank you, Merle. I don't think I said thank you yesterday at the other stream, but thank you for following as well. You are now the aimless renegade. You have identified a couple of unwelcome rogues outside your present stronghold. They are in violation of your jurisdiction. Despite your ordinarily striking marksmanship, you have spent your entire ammo clip without recording a single kill shot. What will you do? AR. Realize that your weapon is magazine-fed, not clip-fed. You don't give a shit about that. Examine the wall behind you. These are like the lands, right? I'll get there eventually. The wall exhibits rows of ancient hieroglyphs depicting an array of amphibious and reptilian life forms. This is illegal pictography. It makes you angry. Go search for more ammo. There is plenty of ammunition stored in the various ammo crates, which you have spent a great deal of time unearthing from nearby dunes and hauling back to your stronghold. You have a large variety of weaponry and ammunition at your disposal. Whether you can locate some more AK-47 rounds quickly enough is a different matter. Quickly retrieve sidearms. You retrieve a pair of deadly sidearms, but you will need a longer ranged weapon if you are to continue your enforcement. Find a rocket launcher. What is this, Halo? Here's one, apparently. Befriend the unwelcome rogues. You wonder if you should reconsider your grievance with the offenders. Perhaps you should let it slide. They seem friendly enough, and it's been so long since you've had company. It would also be quite a pity to blow up that tall, attractive female. But then again, they are both in flagrant violation, trespassing through several zones which you have painstakingly marked off as off-limits while you conduct your investigation of this crime scene. It is your duty to investigate this illegal monument and get to the bottom of its illicit amphibious idolatry. Just thinking about all the sloppy footprints they are leaving in the sand makes your carapace steam. The law is all that's left to hold on to in this unforgiving dust bowl. You cannot afford to loosen your black claw's grip lest justice slip through your fingers. Law is beauty. Order is peace. Judgment is the very basis for all that is pure and... Hold the thought. You need to take a moment to wear something ridiculous before you continue your spiel. Order in the court. You will have order in this courtroom. If everyone does not settle down, you will clear out this courtroom. You swear to God. Examine moving platform. It appears to be a large stage serving as a kind of elevator, but it can't go down because there's something jammed in it. Looks like a peculiar musical instrument, probably centuries old. But yeah, the jury agrees. You've got to blow up those trespassers. Place present on monument. Jade, place present on monument. You put John's present down in just the right spot, along with a letter you prepared a little while ago after a particularly interesting series of dreams. Should be any minute now. I got it purified. You put down the time bait. It's out of your hands now. You guessed you could swim. Maybe you think of a better way across, though. PM. Read the letter. This is kind of confusing. Dear Miss Mail Lady, go here. What? But you guess it's straightforward enough, even if the drawing is somewhat inaccurate. Oh. Oh no! AR, berate self for unauthorized demolition. Stupid, stupid, stupid! You had them right in your crosshairs. You have no idea how a crack shot like you could have missed. It is practically inconceivable. AR, be the law. You reload and take aim. That fair carapace, how it sparkles in the desert light. No, you cannot afford to be distracted by such thoughts. You are busy being the law. You are the law. Whoops! WV, wave about in a distracting manner. Oh, it's this guy again in his little blinking bee. So outrageous. Lob. Clunk. The can ruse was a distraction. Distraction. PM, scamper quickly to the newly created hole. You have the cargo. Oh. Boy, that's a trail. PM, read the next step of the letter. Deliver here. Yay. At the bottom of the letter is a series of coordinates along with further instructions. You know what you must do. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Syndificate. What is this? Mail is what it says. I couldn't fucking read it. Years in the past. Look at the little... Oh boy. I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. Today is your birthday. Your grandfather has decided to celebrate by introducing you to the thrill of the hunt. But suddenly, you and Beck are wandering off. Where is the silly dog taking you? You find a present. It ificated. Pumpkin seeds. Grandpa, no. You open it to find a shirt that is way too big for you and... Pumpkin seeds? There is also a letter. Dear Jade. Oh, dang, where'd I go? Larg, so terrible.
Dear Jade, happy birthday. It was hard to thank you enough for your friendship over the years. Or it's hard to thank you enough for your friendship over the years. Heck, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't even have met Rose and Dave. So that is like 3 times the friendship. That is almost like too much friendship. I only wish I could get you something for your birthday that could remotely make up for what you've given me. But of course that's impossible. So here are a couple silly things anyway. I went to a weird Asian store the other day and saw this rad shirt, so I got it and I'm wearing it now. But there was a blue one too, which was way more awesome, and I wanted you to have it. I know you like green a lot, but maybe you'd like to try wearing blue sometimes? I bet you'd look like $1,000,000. Also, I know you've been frustrated lately about how your pumpkins keep disappearing. Well, I can't begin to explain why that's happening. All I can do is give you these so you can plant some more. But don't give up, Jade. Wherever those dumb old pumpkins went off to, I'm sure you know the fun is in growing them and taking care of them until they're ready. Whew, got to head out to the post office now so this doesn't get to you too late. Talk to you soon. Signed, Ghosty Trickster, John. Who is this John claiming to be your friend, and these other friends he mentions? Whoever he is, you think he might be onto something. Blue is a very pretty color. Also, growing some pumpkins sounds like it could be fun. Maybe ask Grandpa if you can use the atrium to do some gardening. This will be exciting. Wop. Wop. That's just what it is.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. You bear the vicious brunt of this story transition directly in the face. You're getting really tired of this feisty man and his busy fists. Jack, kill John's dad yourself. Here, stick this in your pipe and bleed to death slowly. Isn't shaving cream, like, absurdly flammable? You release the prisoner. He is free to go. Jade, play guitar to summon giant lily pads. Is that a thing she can do? Ribbit. I guess it is. Dave, install beta. Little fingers going. Alright, I'm installing this game finally. We're doing this, man? Yeah, you could almost say, we're making this go on. What is it we're making this? Transpire. Excellent. Let's make shit take place. Enter. Oh, I gotta friggin' enable flash. I always forget. Fucking hucks it into the fire. Strider. So good. Look at him go. Boy, that was lengthy. The music's so good, though. I love it. End of Act 3. There it is. Finished Act 3. Intermission. Hell yeah. All right. Boy, the Midnight Crew is really only 1,000 pages in, roundabouts. Your name is Spade Slick. You are the leader of a notoriously vicious gang of mobsters called the Midnight Crew, a rival gang known as the Felt, recently knocked over one of your favorite casinos. Your long quest of revenge has finally taken you through the front door of the mansion belonging to their loathsome boss, Lord English. Your subordinates, Clubs Deuce, Diamonds Droog, and Hearts boxcars have been dispatched to various locations throughout the mansion to begin carrying out your mission. Your objective is to collect and crack English's secret vault and plunder its mysteries. That's the business end of it. The pleasure will be painting this ugly house red with the blood of those miserable green motherfuckers. SS, inspect timekeeping devices. Stupid gang and their lousy obsession with clocks. The sooner all these idiots stop being alive, the better. You wonder where they are. It's awfully quiet in the mansion, sans all the dreadful ticking. Capture log carriage clock. You obviously have no idea what that means. If it's some smart-ass way of saying to pick it up, forget it. You're already carrying an item. It is your trusty deck of cards. Build fort with clocks. You have an idea that is so much better. Clocks destroyed, 4 out of 1,000. Check for traps under the billiards rug. What is under the rug is much worse than any trap you can imagine. It is a member of a species that you do not recognize, with a ghastly furred upper lip. You cover the unsightly individual back up and try to forget it ever existed. Play 52 pickup. You would need a deck of cards to play that infernal game. Fortunately, all you have is your war chest, which you deploy on the floor. Open war chest. Shuffle contents of war chest, excuse me. You rummage around. It's no unusual assortment of belongings, and nothing any mobster worth his salt would be caught plotting and scheming without. Certainly nothing eyebrow-raising. A bunch of blades and playing cards and a variety of other miscellaneous stuff. Also your vendetta itinerary and your heist map. Scavenge war chest for fancy headwear. If there are any elaborate headdresses in here, you'll eat your haberdasher. But of course, there's only a plain and serviceable backup hat, which naturally conceals 2 licorice Scotty dogs. Which makes you think that maybe you are wearing your backup hat, and this is your usual one? Hell if you know, they're the same damn hat. Hide inside your war chest. You cannot hide properly inside the chest because you cannot close it while you are inside. Instead, you momentarily pretend it is a really cool automobile that commands the fear and respect of larcenous adversaries everywhere. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. Start up the Crosby top. Is that what this thing is? You've had it for some time and don't quite remember how you got it. You never knew the identity of this pipe-smoking creature. Perhaps it could be the same species as the character you just saw under the rug, but you know that isn't possible because this one does not feature the same bizarre furred lip. They're probably differing species within the same genus. Go to mspaintadventures.com. Oh man, I remember when Homestuck looked like this. You don't know why you're wasting time on this website. It is for little children who poop hard in their baby-ass diapers. Also, you don't understand what the hell is going on or who all these characters are. It's all a lot of nonsense. Delete the time setting on the Crosby top. Clocks destroyed, 5 out of 1,000. Take the spade key. Basic rules of blackjack. Okay. You take the rules card for blackjack. You have possessed this item for as long as you can remember. You do not yet know its significance, though you can hustle up a mean game at blackjack when you need to. Examine Vendetta Itinerary. These are the mugshots of everyone you're going to kill. You got a head start. You're already off crowbar, 7, matchsticks, 11, and quarters, 14. Depleting them of some of their muscle. You've still got to watch out for the others and stay wary of their despicable time shenanigans. Itchy, that's a number, 2. 1. Has given you the slip repeatedly. Doze, 2. You've captured and interrogated just as repeatedly to no avail. Trace, 3. Has broken into your secret hideout more times than you can count. while Finn, 5, always seems to be a step ahead of you and scoops your heists. Clover, 4, has all the intel and is highly cooperative. You might need him to crack the vault. He'll be guarded. Best to avoid Die, 6, and any direct confrontations unless you want a temporal mess on your hands. But if you need any repairs, you can always get to Stitch, 9, and persuade him. And you might need to if you can't kill Sawbuck, 10, with a clean shot. Eggs, 12, and Biscuits, 13, are morons, but they are dangerous morons. Cans, 15, is a tank, and your crew will probably need more ammunition than you pack to take him down. No one knows what Lord English looks like, but that'll be corrected tonight. You've got dibs on English. He's all yours. Wonder where the number 8 mugshot went. It's right here, but you aren't going to kill Snowman, 8. It's out of the question. Examine heist map. On review, your schemes seem a bit convoluted, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Deuce and Droog split up to neutralize as many felt as they can find. Your heavy muscle and expert safecracker boxcars is headed straight down to the vault. Use radio device to check on unscrupulous cohorts. You put the word out to your cronies for a status report. No response yet. You clean up all your junk and prepare to get this show on the road. You slip the spade key back into the deck of cards, then pocket the war chest. Smooth as clockwork, and every bit as logical. Enter the hallway near the main entrance. Funny, you didn't hear any commotion or gunplay, but it looks like there's already been some action in here. Or there will be. You can never take tents for granted with these goons. 13 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. Looks like Club's Deuce is getting back to you. He says he's got Doze tied up for interrogation. You ask him what else is new. Capturing that guy is like shooting a paralyzed monkey in the face. B. Hart's boxcars. You are now Club's Deuce. CD. Rough him up. He remains tight-lipped, so you deal him a senseless shin-drubbing with your crook of felony. Oh, the humanity. You can barely watch. He's probably still using his special ability to slow time down for himself. He can't feel a damn thing, and certainly isn't saying anything. Apart from a very low noise, which could be him saying, ow, very, very slowly. Punch clocks and faces to establish chronology. What? Oh, fair enough. Why would you do that? All these clocks are lovely. You see no reason to harm them. 987 out of 1,000 clocks unharmed. Swap hats with Doze. You begin to feel a fable campaign of psychological warfare. Perhaps compromising his fashion motif is the way to get to him. Nope, looks like he's still in his weird state of stasis and doesn't care. Either that or he's driving him nuts, just very slowly. Dump the contents of your war chest over him. War chest? What are you talking about? All you've got is this simple, unassuming deck of cards. Play some solitaire. Don't be stupid. To play solitaire, you need a deck of cards. I don't see a deck of cards, do you? All you see is your battle drobe. Throw the hat down and stomp it mercilessly. Oh no, it's itchy, and it looks like he's all wound up. He unties Doze and quickly swaps everyone's hats around. What? Hang on, what? Doze proceeds to make a fleet-footed getaway. The chase is on. SS, stop being Hart's boxcars. Alright, you're the boss. Hart's boxcars you ain't. Someone has replaced your plain and serviceable hat with a silly and undersized one. An outrage beyond compare. You're sure you know who the culprit was. You can still smell his overly caffeinated blood. 986 out of 1,000 clocks showed mercy. Lift left leg and hold it a little ways in the air. Oops. Oh, man. 4 out of 15 green torsos dead. Where is CD's hat on top of your current one? You are already wearing Deuce's hat, you fool. The one on the floor is Droog's hat. This is exactly why I always keep a backup hat on hand. This son of a bitch on the floor here has played this last game of musical hats. Soon these lugs will learn how to show you some respect. You made this town what it is after all. It wasn't nothing but a bunch of dust and rocks before you got here. Wear a backup hat. You deploy your chest and swap this dinky little hat for one more suited to your tastes. Wait a minute. Oh, thank God, your precious Scotty dogs are still here. You don't know what you do without them. You don't want to even think about it. Hey. Die makes his usual sort of entrance, the nonplussed, vaguely bewildered sort. B. Diamond's Droog. You got it, Club's Deuce it is. You've opened your battle drobe in search of your backup hat. You also need some more rope to retie Doze, who is absolutely tearing through the mansion as we speak. If you don't hurry, he may clear the chair within the hour. But it's a big mess. You mostly just see a bunch of bombs and cards. You're not sure what's what. You can never remember which card to pick up. You can't believe how shitty your memory is. Grab the deuce of clubs. You pick up 2 licorice gummy bears. These need to be stored for safekeeping as soon as possible. Finding your backup hat has never been more urgent. Pick up all of the cards and throw them at Doze. That sounds like a terrible... Oh, okay. Black inches, licorice. You pick up a bunch of cards and fling them Dozeward. Didn't accomplish a whole lot other than put some of your private reading material on embarrassing public display. Pick a card, any card. The hell is that? Oh, it's C4, okay. You're a busy guy, so you just pick up any old thing and put it on your head. Since you're in a big hurry, you'll assume that it is your backup hat. You stand nearby the 2 remaining cards on the floor, an off-suited king and jack. Pick up card depicting stately blonde-haired fellow. You're going to stand around Jack King off... Fucking hell, I didn't catch that the last time, I don't think. Jack King off all day long, so you grab the jack of diamonds. Oh, here's your backup hat. Problem solved, you guess. Forget you are CD, believe you are hearts boxcars. You suddenly remember you are Diamond's Droog. Whoever took your hat is about to discover he's the unluckiest man on Earth. He'd better hope you find him dead. What you're gonna do to him will be much less painful that way. DD, wear backup hat. Thanks, Burley. That whole bit is so fucking funny. This whole intermission is incredible. I love it so much. You don't have a backup hat. All you got is this deck of cards. Oh, wait, yes you do. It's stashed away in your Brawlzaleum. Retrieve hat from Brawlzaleum. You are the only member of this band of thugs who is civilized enough to keep more than one backup hat, as well as an extensive array of finely tailored suits. The Brawlzaleum seemed like the best storage option for your exceptional wardrobe. If there's any better sort of compartment to keep your wardrobe in, you'd love to hear it. There's also a shitload of guns and cards in there, too. You put on a backup hat. Withdraw licorice fish from backup hat. Whew, your Swedish fish are there. This is why it's a good idea to always store your candy in your backup hat rather than your usual one. Other members of your gang have learned this the hard way, and they're finally starting to catch on. Suddenly, you get cold-cocked in the face from the future. You'd know the knuckles belong to that sucker punch anywhere. Trace always knows where you've been. The spineless rat likes to follow your past trail around and mess with you. Trouble is, whenever he does, he lets you know exactly where he's going to be in the future. This time, you'll be ready for him. You radio Deuce for backup, give him a time and place and exactly what path through the mansion to take. Resume pursuit of wounded felt member. Yeah, thanks, Artemis. The thing is, they don't have like they don't have a dialogue box, so it's like I want to do voices for them, but they don't actually speak. So I was like, screw it. We'll do it this way. You don't know if the wounded guy went up the stairs or came down, or who wounded him and when. Might have even been you for all you know. Follow a trail of blood up the stairs. Can't overthink this time stuff. You go with your gut and head upstairs. CD, follow Diamond's Droog's instructions. After giving a quick 10-4 over the radio, you take another look at your prisoner. He lucked out. Looks like round 2 of your brutal interrogation will have to wait. You couldn't find any rope, so you tied him up with a Stretch Armstrong doll, which you happen to have lying around. You don't remember how you got it. Looks sort of dumb, but it'll have to do. Just lock Doze in the battle drobe. Time to hit the road. You beat your hostage into the back of your battle drobe with the bull penis cane. Wait, this is a bull penis cane? Cane? You flip the fuck out over the fact that this is apparently a bull penis cane. Meanwhile, running roughly parallel with present events. Boy, howdy. That's a... Okay. Itchy always cheats, but he's always cheated for the last time. You're gonna jump to a timeline where he's dead. Looks like he got what he deserved, but as usual, you find yourself in a bit of a predicament. SS, make friends with Die. You introduce your cast iron horse hitcher to your new friend. Die scrambles for a pin he's been saving for a special occasion. How many times does he have to tell you he made this town? HB, stop being SS. You stop not being Hart's boxcars. You've made your way to the Felt's secret vault. It's bigger than you were expecting. You doubt you'll be able to rely on your usual safe-cracking method, which is prying it from the wall with your bare hands. You'll have to think of something else. Do a silly dance. This is just absolutely the most ridiculous thing you could possibly choose to do right now. I mean, come on. Why don't you take a closer look at that safe? Seriously, stop that. Pry the wall from the safe. That notion is even more ridiculous than the last one. Wait, who are you kidding? No, it isn't. Looks like the combination to the safe is entered via the hands of the clock. And you somehow doubt spinning the hands around manually is going to cut it. Knowing these guys, you've got to alter the flow of time itself to make it work. Which, of course, is bullshit. You think you'll just blow it up instead. Time to get Deuce on the radio. Deploy Punchbox. You deploy the Wrath Tub. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot, and I didn't realize that, like, that's John's bathtub, right? Or is it supposed to be? And so, like, the mausoleum with Droog is for Rose's mausoleum. The wardrobe is the wardrobe of fire from Jade. Oh, no. And the chest would be from Dave, yeah? Right? I don't remember now. I don't know. You deploy the Wrath Tub. Retrieve 2 of hearts from backup hat. You retrieve your pair of waxed lips. If anyone tried to steal your waxed lips, you would eat their eyeballs and deliver an angry lecture into their empty sockets. Peruse Red Cheeks magazine. Okay. I don't know. Something clicked this time. Just glancing at it gives you palpitations. Literature for avid cardio aficionados, such as yourself. Those burgeoning bread humps, that mischievous little tail, the snug, welcoming cleft. The saucy imagery is hard to beat. Harder than what you beat inside your chest now. Your heart is what you're beating. You beat it to Red Cheeks magazine pretty regularly, you say. Oh boy, words I'm sad came out of my mouth. Call clubs on nearest card. You radio Deuce on the 10-4 cards. Let him know you need a powder monkey on the double. You hear ticking and it's not coming from the big vault clock above. You hope it's not what you think it is. Oh no. Oh God. It's Biscuits. His oven timer is ticking. This is no good. Ugh, there he is. This idiot thinks his special oven transports him into the future by the amount of time he sets on the timer. Well, he's sort of right. But in reality, all that's happening is that he's hiding in there until the timer's up, then pops out. You guess he's relatively harmless if he's alone. You can take him. What you really have to worry about is if he teams up with... Oh no, that ringing. That god-awful ringing, you can hear it. Eggs. Son of a fuck. You might as well just grab one of your axes and kill yourself now. CD. Follow path. Huh. In the future, you've already followed the path through the mansion that Droog told you to. Trace followed Droog's past trail even further back, but found a much fresher trail crossing his path. Looks like this little guy's talking on the radio. Says something about how he'll be right there once he gives Droog a hand. Trace decides he'll trace this guy for a while, see what he's up to, and then mess with him, of course. In the present, you talk on the radio. Say something about how you'll be right there once you give Droog a hand. DD, take a good look around the new room you're in. Looks like the trail of blood ends here, or originates. Whatever. Something went down in the past, or is about to go down in the future? You know what, never mind. 21 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. Hang on. There's a tooth on the floor. You know that tooth. You felt its bite before. Finn was here. And judging by the forensics of the scene, the angle it hit the floor, the direction of the blood splatters, and how dry the blood is, you think you know exactly what he's about to pull. Or, more specifically, what he's about to already have pulled. Finn always knows where you're going. He's followed your future trail here. He likes to mess with you from the past. Trouble is, he tips you off to where he's been. This time you're ready. Wait for it. Wait. Now. The past. Predestined bullet holes are convenient. Gives you something to aim for. That's a fair point. 7 out of 21 clocks re-destroyed. SS, rematerialize. Boy, he's just shot to hell and he's still walking. That doesn't make any sense. You never went anywhere. Dai realizes there is a cost of settling the score with you in this way. The cost of having to live in a desert amidst the ruins of a dead civilization for the rest of his life. He thinks that's stupid, so he pulls your pin. Help the green man live up to his name. Holy shit! Wow. Take Voodoo Doll. You grab his voodoo doll and stick his pin in there for good measure. Might as well keep track of everyone you've offed this way, too. Not that you intend to abuse its power to settle your score. What's the point if you're not going to get your hands dirty? Still, it might come in handy down the road. Lord English is supposedly indestructible. He's rumored to be killable only through a number of glitches and exploits in space-time. The doll may ultimately help you work the system if it comes to that. Clocks. Destroy them. 20 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. 5 out of 15 green torsos dead. Follow Blood Trail downstairs and finish him off. Oh, DD, excuse me. Problem with that is, he'll just see your future trail following him, and that'll be nothing but a loud invitation for him to mess with you some more. Besides, better to leave him alive. You think you know where he'll lead you to. Just got to be a little more subtle about tracing his blood trail. Keep your future trail out of his line of sight. Return to being Heart's boxcars. The present. Who am I? I'm Spades, right? Oh, Spade Slick cannot return to being... because he was too busy being Club... Okay. Spade Slick cannot return to being Heart's boxcars because obviously Diamond's Droog is too busy being Club's Deuce. You just watched Trace throw a punch into thin air for some reason. That guy's awfully silly. He then skulks off somewhere. You don't realize he's following Droog's past trail through the mansion until he gets to the point where it intersects with your trail, at which point he'll start following you. But we all realize it because it's obvious and couldn't possibly be more clear. Implement nefarious scheme. You follow Droog's simple instructions, so simple even a forgetful nincompoop like you can remember. There's a blood trail to the floor that goes in a different direction than Trace went. You decide to follow it, because that sounds like a really good idea to you. If there was something you were supposed to do after helping out Droog, you'll be damned if you remember what it was. The future. Trace catches up to where you are, but you're gone already. All he sees is a long, gross, rubbery arm of your past trail stretching through the room. He finds his comrade tied up with the stretchy rubbered arms of a small man, but there's nothing gross or unpalatable about that in the least. Doze unslows himself and begins mumbling something feverishly about his hat. The future. Oh, yeah. 7 out of 15 green torsos dead, 107 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. The past. Finn makes his way through the mansion to get some help. He wonders where this little guy is going. Deuce's future trail is headed in the same direction he's headed, by sheer coincidence. Finn decides to follow him for a bit, keep an eye on him, for as long as Deuce's path matches his, that is. There's pretty much no chance he's heading to the same place, though. That would be statistically improbable. He's got no idea what these other goons are up to here. Funny, their future trails end here. He's not going to stick around long enough to find out why. He's a bit too woozy from the blood loss to sort out this mess anyway. Follow the Red Blood Road. It's uncanny. This little guy is matching Finn's route every step of the way. He must know something. Finn decides he's got to take him out. And you can see Diamonds up there. You can see Drew going up there. But he can't get a clear shot. Too dizzy, and with all that C4 under his hat, firing would be a bad idea. My God, he's thought of everything. Clearly dealing with a criminal mastermind here. You stop to admire this gorgeous clock. It is so pretty. Too bad it's not ticking like so many of the clocks in this place. Not that you can blame them. There's so many clocks in this mansion it would obviously be impractical to make sure they all work properly. Oh look, a trail of blood. You think you'll start following it. HB, waste exactly 4 hours on this tomfoolery. You hate time travel, 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 you hate time travel. Above, a spectator has appeared at the strike of 4 and has been giggling at your foolishness for a number of minutes. Clover would have been tickled to help you open this vault, at the cost of answering a few of his clever time riddles, needless to say. If only you thought to seek his help first, rather than charging like the silly brute you are into this deadly trap of stable and not-so-stable time loops. Mostly unstable, really. These guys are way too dumb to maintain even elementary looping stability for more than a couple iterations. If you weren't so preoccupied, Clover could tell you that you could use Crowbar's help to pry anything out of a time loop, stable or otherwise. If you weren't so preoccupied, and if you weren't so dead. Stitch mutters to himself in his shop. He guesses his eggs and biscuits are roughhousing again because the fabric of space-time is tearing something fierce on Lord English's Cairo overcoat. This sort of thing is exactly why he keeps a backup coat, and always leaves Stitch with one of them. Any gang does well to have an in-house doctor on hand, but if you deal in time travel, you better have a damn good tailor, too. HB called Spades for backup. Click, damn you. You tell Slick to get his scrawny ass to the vault. It's goddamn bedlam down here. You tell him you asked for Deuce for backup, but surprise, surprise, he's nowhere to be found. Big surprise, you tell him. You tell him that was sarcasm. He says he knows. Slick says he'll be right there. He'll see if he can help, if he can round up Droog for support. Oh, that felt good. Droog says Deuce is tailing Finn while he's tailing Deuce. He'll be there to help out boxcars as soon as he and Deuce take care of business with Stitch. Couldn't be simpler. Oh yeah, he also mentions he pumped Finn full of lead, so you can cross him off the list. You roger all that. Boy howdy. Finn busts into Stitch's workshop, blubbering about something about watching out for the little guy who's about to come in here. He says to watch out because he's got a bomb on his head which is undoubtedly quite volatile, and even the slightest spark would surely set it off. Stitch sees Finn's obviously in pretty bad shape and checks his effigy. Sure enough, the thing's in tatters. But he should be just fine if he can be patched up before he bleeds to... Death. 8 out of 15 green torsos, dead. CD, burst in thrusting bull penis cane. Is this it? This is it. This is one of the best panels in the entire fucking comic. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a hat full of bomb, a fist full of penis, and a head full of empty. Oh my gosh. Stitch says drop the livestock knob and settle the hell down. He says you do realize C4 is a stable explosive and won't detonate with gunfire, right? You say, oh. DD, sneak into Stitch's boutique. Drop it and get in. Don't bleed on the suits. Stitch says, huh? You admit the thought of carrying an imprisoned tailor wherever you go is gratifying for personal reasons, but in this case, keeping him alive should be useful in dealing with English later. HB, prod idiots with red cheeks. This predictably accomplished nothing. Taking your smut out of hiding turned out to be a very bad idea. Now copies from the future are appearing left and right, and these clowns have their paws all over it. Slick, where the hell are you? SS, remove Crowbar's pin. Okay. Crowbar's alive again, and a whole bunch of other stuff is different. Excuse me. Crowbar's alive again, and a whole bunch of other stuff is different. You forgot this gang almost seems halfway competent when he's running the show. The good news is you get to kill him again. Insert and quickly remove Snowman's pin. You have no idea how much you'd like to, but even you're not that crazy. Still, kinda tempted. Ooh, we got a scene. There she is. Hold still, Slick. Something in your eye. Oh! Rad. Love it. Everyone always sees a gunplay when Snowman's around. If you kill her, you destroy the universe. Yeah, ouch. Remove knife from eye. It's not a knife, it's Snowman's cigarette holder. All you know is she's gonna have a hell of a time getting it back. Give it to Sawbuck. You chuck the lance at Sawbuck. But of course, it's only a flesh wound. Seems like that's the only sort of wound you can ever inflict on the corpulent lummox. Consequently, you and he both jump to a random point on the timeline. This looks to be in the recent past, when Stitch and Crowbar were setting up the crates for the imminent gunfight, which was very thoughtful of them. Your goon should be showing up any minute with the heavy firepower. For now, you've got the drop on everybody. Kill something out of rage and frustration. Stitch gets the business end of your saber rattle. He's dead, in this timeline at least. Bring knives to the gunfight. Where do you think you're going, fatty? Cheesy, Pete's. You'll deal with him in a minute. You whip out your double-edged sword and Occam's razor. Occam's razor, Crowbar's head. Make it hypin'. Crowbar deflects the King of Spades into Sawbuck's unmissable carriage. You jump far into the past. Years in the past. Which is to say the present for the time being. A scurrilous straggler eyes an impromptu desert skirmish. He dismisses them as a bunch of ill-mannered rogues warranting no further investigation, although he gives a small nod of approval to the plain and serviceable hat worn by one of the combatants, which strikes him as an absolutely smashing display of good fashion sense. Hit Crowbar in the head. You can't kill him yet. You need him alive to return to the original timeline. You'll be taking that Crowbar, though. Stuff him in your deck of cards. You cram him in the war chest. Sawbuck, you need to keep alive too, for the moment. Not to return to the right timeline, but the right time. Speaking of which, where's Tubby think he's waddling off to? Just go stab Sawbuck until the time shenanigans stop. You treat him to a bit of the old bait and switchblade. You appear in the future. You guess this is after the gunfight is over. The gunfight that never took place since you kidnapped everyone who was supposed to be involved. Looks like only Boxcars is here. Carry Sawbuck like Titan Atlas would carry the world. You order Hearts to drop his tub on the double before this fat lard puts you in a wheelchair. If you take Sawbuck back to your own time and kill him there, that should save you the trouble of hunting him down. Might as well take Stitch too. Maybe. You're not really sure if that's how it works. You don't really care though. A lot of the time shenanigans that happen with the Midnight Crew intermission is absurd. You dump them in the wrath tub, then stick the tub in with in your own deck of cards. But you give Boxcars back his sordid literature, which he carelessly left in plain sight. No one will ever catch you leaving your smut around, and even if you did, that copy of Terrier Fancy magazine could belong to anybody. No one could prove nothing. Stick Crowbar's pin back in again. You go back to your original timeline, but now, stuffed in your chest, you've got a live Crowbar from another timeline, brought to the timeline where he's supposed to be dead. So, you guess now he's alive in this timeline, which is in part defined by his death? Okay, whatever. You should probably just kill him again anyway. Also, Sawbuck from another timeline is there too, so you guess now there are two Sawbucks? This is getting kind of dumb. You open the chest, releasing them both. Crowbar doesn't look too pleased. You deflect his gunfire to the awesome gravitational pull of Sawbuck's astonishing girth. Everybody into the past. Fuck's sake. That's just absurd. You dodge his next round, too. It seems Sawbuck from this timeline, i.e. the real Sawbuck, was in this room at this point in time. He and Crowbar exchange bullets. Off they go. They no doubt go on to spend the rest of their ammunition peppering each other throughout the timeline, destroying all these clocks in the process between now and the present. You guess that explains the mess when you got here. Thank God you figured that out. You'd have surely lost sleep over it. 20 out of 107 clocks redestroyed, for the first time. Eventually, you know what? Never mind. Take a moment to think up some time-based one-liners. Okay, you think you got one. Time travel sure can be a double-edged sword. Wait, that was awful. Really, really bad. You're sure you can do better than that. Let's see. No. Time's running... No, wait. Fuck. You ask yourself in the past for a little help. Time's... something about time. Time being up? No, wait. How about some kind of clock pun? No, damn it. Will you just listen? You're almost onto something. Time is... Screw this. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, just what does this quivering mound of blubber think he's up to? Stab first, utter puns later. Just as you hear your past self acting what happened to your eye, you jab Sawbuck with your butterfly effect knife. You remember a little while ago asking yourself about your eye and not giving yourself an answer just before disappearing. Maybe if you stopped and thought about it for a second, you could have warned yourself and avoided the whole mess, albeit in the process of creating a paradox. But your strict policy of stabbing first and answering questions later prevented it. You're sure your past self understands/understood. You are sure of this because you are very clearly remember understanding/understooding. You are now past Spade Slick. Again. The best part, I say time and waggle. You know what? That's a good point there guy. You are now past Spade Slick. Again. You were just about to pull Crowbar's pin. You guess all that stuff with your future self and Sawbuck originally happened in this room while we were all off watching someone else, like Diamond Drew or something. That makes sense. PSS, remove Crowbar's pin. Oh boy, and we relive all this. A whole bunch of shit happens that we already saw. And it takes you back. Sweet. Be future Spade Slick. Cheesy Pete's. Being your future self is a lot more constructive because you get to do stuff you haven't already done. Looks like you're in the future. It's a bloody mess in here. The clocks are more bullet-riddled than ever, and it seems Crowbar and both Sawbucks have been decapitated. You're almost certain this is something you will be or were already responsible for, which of course means more time traveling. Looks like the tub and chest are gone, which means future you must have packed up and left already. Got to take note of these sorts of things so you know where you are in the timeline. You notice something on the wall over there. I'm so confused. One of the clocks that wasn't destroyed before is now bloodied and full of holes. Not especially noteworthy, you just have a feeling you should register this fact. 108 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. Quickly remove Lance from Sawbuck. You pry the cigarette holder from his torso. Whoops, another time jump. This tub of goo keeps going for his gun. Wide body's got to settle his big ass down. You really should incapacitate him without inflicting another wound. Knock Sawbuck unconscious. Yeah, no, it's bad. Count some sheep, bitch. Wait, the clock on the wall. Count some sheep, bitch. It hasn't been destroyed yet, but it's about to be. It's ticking down to the time it's stuck on in the future. Maybe if you time it just right, you can end this whole mess in one fell slice. You've got an ice-cold one-liner to dish out when the time comes. You've been working pretty hard on it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hate to cut and... Wait, no, not yet. Wait for it. Hate to... No, wait. Hate to cut and... Damn it, not yet! Hate to cut and run. Shit, hate to... It's so stupid. Hate to chop all your heads off with a sword. Real sorry about that, my bad. You slay them all with your rapier wit. Still waiting to explode, I think, but yeah, dead. 9 out of 15 green torsos dead. 2 out of 9 green torsos dead and twice. 1 out of 15 green torsos dead for the first time, but it's an alternate universe torso, so you guess maybe it doesn't count. 7 out of 108 clocks gratuitously redestroyed. There is so much blood on screen. You grab the tub and chest and move on. This is altogether enough of this nonsense. DD, call spades. You check up on Slick's status. Slick says he's killed Crowbar again, Sawbuck twice, and Stitch once. You ask him if it was an alternative timeline Stitch. He says he guesses so. You say that doesn't count. You've got the real one here. He mutters some foul language you can't quite make out, but you tell him never mind and hurry down to meet you at the vault. He says he took some damage from Snowman. You say you know. You're having some effigies made of yourselves with your backup hats. Deuce brought Slick's crumpled backup hat, which he wound up with somehow. Not sure what happened to Deuce's. Boxcars is obviously tied up at the moment, so you can't get your hands on his yet. Slick says he's got both their hats and he'll be down ASAP. You say all right. He says in the meantime, see what you can do about his eye. Have Stitch patch up SS's effigy. Get to work, Thread Monkey. Have right eye patched up. SS, oh my gosh. Damn it, your sprite was flipped the wrong way. You get Diamonds on the radio and tell him to undo it and wait until you're turned around. He says it's the right eye, right? Were you facing left or right? You say it's only right when facing left. It's the left eye when facing right. He says, oh, so it's the left-right eye. You say, yeah, but hang on a minute. You'll turn around so it's right-left. He says, okay, he'll wait. That's so unbelievably dumb, but I fucking love it. That's better. Arm yourself in case Cans shows up. If Cans shows up, none of these weapons you've got are going to do any good. You admire the lance for a moment. It's a pretty sweet weapon with outstanding craftsmanship. At least you got something out of the eye gouging. She'll have to pry this from your rigid severed arm if she wants it back. Ride around on horse hitcher pretending to joust. Yeah. Oh shit. There she go. There she go. You can't believe she saw you horsing around like that. You'll never live this down. Dee, shoot up Biscuit and Eggs' effigies. Holy shit. Stitch keeps the refugees in a big warehouse several miles away because of their ridiculous duplication tendencies. You're sure as hell not going to drive all the way over there, so you just shoot them up in person. This was such an unbelievably terrible idea. SS charge! What is this? This is incredibly silly. Oh, okay. I never read Problem Sleuth, so that explains that. The present. Okay, dead. Like, a lot dead. SS, start whacking things with the crowbar. The first thing you whack is Eggs' egg timer. You do this because, of course, you know that crowbar's crowbar will destroy any temporal artifact and completely negate its effect on the timeline. Oh, better. HB, attempt to eat eggs. There's no attempting. It's so horrifying. Your attempt was an overwhelming success. Biscuits is looking a tad snug in his muffin tray. He thinks it's about time to poke a broom straw in this battle. His dough will live to rise another day. See you in the future, suckers. SS, crowbar, Biscuits oven, make it happen. You deal with the oven in a wicked... Oh, boy, howdy. You deal the oven a wicked flogging, but not much happens. The oven doesn't really have any magical time properties being negated. It just travels into the future at a rate of 1 second per second, like everyone else. CD, put dynamite in oven.
You set the bomb to go off in a few seconds, when both it and Biscuits are released from it in a few hours.
What? CD, turn up heat on Biscuits' oven.
You're pretty sure this oven doesn't actually work at all. You just wheel it off somewhere else in the mansion so it can explode in peace.
The future. Huge bitch, blah, blah. 12 out of 15 green torsos dead. Probably some more clocks destroyed, too. SS, use crowbar to pry the safe open. Since your expert safecracker apparently spent the last 5 or 6 hours being totally useless down here, you figure it's time to take things into your own hands. What? What's the little fella all worked up about? Clover insists that you reconsider. Using that to pry open the vault would be ever so much bad luck, like breaking 1,000 mirrors all at once. The sort of mirrors that tick and have numbers and tell time and stuff. That is the worst kind of mirror to break, luck-wise. Politely ask Clover to remain calm. Beat him up the side of the head. Okay. There's some music to this? Was there supposed to be music to this? Okay. He refuses outright and starts doing a really frisky jig. Doody-doody-doo-doo. Doody-doody-doo-doo. He begins spinning a fanciful series of riddles and illuminating the true path to opening the vault. Mysterious music fills your ears as your mind assumes the shape of a pretzel. Doody doody doo doo doody doody doo doo doody doo dee doo 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 doody doody doo doo. This is how the music would sound if we were listening to it right now. Okay, I gotcha. That's the fucking joke. Dee Dee, ask Clover for the ultimate riddle. You ask Clover to open the safe. What's this? You think you can shoot Clover? He is so lucky. The gun will probably jam or something predictable like that. Nice try, though. You just start whacking him with a newspaper instead. You don't have to be all that unlucky to get whacked around with a newspaper. It's sort of a gray area. Check Personal Ads, a periodical. Look at this. No clothes, no shame, no chroma. Wow. Her gray area exposed. The gray ladies. Okay, I got it. This isn't a real newspaper. It's just a wrapper for your private sordid literature, which no one can ever see. Oh, we're slipping out of it. Your appetite for monochrome beauties is nearly on public display. Gotta keep a lid on that smut, especially with Clover around. Ogle? Suddenly the whole vault room is shaking. You wonder what it could be. It sounds suspiciously like cans about to plow through the wall, Kool-Aid Man style. You pray to God that it's not cans about to plow through the wall, Kool-Aid Man style. All of a sudden, cans plow through the wall, Kool-Aid Man style. Resist urge to shout, oh yeah. Oh no. Just gets punched in the fucking face. He punches you into next week. You find yourself going about your business a week later. Looks like you're doing a little grocery shopping. You're a bit confused, having no memory of the previous week. You have no idea what is on your grocery list. Are you out of milk? What kind of produce do you need to stock up on? It is all a little overwhelming. And to make things worse, the selection has too many prices and vols. It's a puzzle for Problem Sleuth. That's fair. I should probably read Problem Sleuth at some point in my life. HB uses Egg's body as bait for cans. Battle technique. Torso flail. You flail the torso Cansword and attempt to placate him with the red meat. What is this now? Oh, it's Problem Sleuth. Okay. Boy, yeah, I really should read this, huh? Holy shit. The spirited horse, the wind of heaven, is that which blows between a horse's ears. It doesn't work. Cans, clocks, boxcars, and entirely out of the current calendar here. You live in a totally different, outdated calendar. Looks like this one's themed with spirited horses. You'll be up to your ass in horses for a whole year. Just great. This is what you need to be doing. Farming all these goddamn horses. Fucking pain in the ass. SS, ignore him and just pry the safe open. You don't care what the consequences are. You're going to crack open the safe and be done with it. This whole intermission was starting to get a little punchy anyway. Holy shit. The massive release of temporal distortion from the vault transport you to a highly unfavorable timeline. Looked like the entire mansion was level except for the vault and its enclosure. Everyone's dead except for you and you know who. But at least the safe's open. 1,000 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. 14 out of 15 green torsos dead. 3 out of 4 black scofflaws offed. Enter the vault. There's nothing in here except an opening in the floor. There is a door with a keyhole and you have a feeling you know how to open it. You only wonder why English's Trevor would be locked behind a door with a spade on it. Dramatically use the spade key. You guess this is what the spade key was for all this time. You dramatically wield the spade key in a matter of fact manner. Boy howdy. Peek inside keyhole. What keyhole? It was clearly a barcode scanner all along, like the kind of they sweep groceries over at supermarkets. That reminds me, you should really do some shopping next week. You're not going to peek inside because the laser could blind you in one eye. Oh wait. Use rules card for blackjack. This was never a problem because there was clearly a barcode printed on your rules card for blackjack, as well as your arm. But there's nothing wrong with a little redundancy, you guess. Get on with it. Huh? Oh. Oh, you are looking, oh, are you looking for this? Well, come and get it, you contemptuous she-witch. Snowman's black inches no doubt have been responsible for more than a few red cheeks. Oh, shit. Slam. Flip your sprite. You got to flip it turnways. So dumb. Scan the barcode. Oh, man. This guy again? Been a long time. Boy, howdy. So 1353 is when we first see a troll. Huh. Hey, kid. Yeah, you. Oh, there he is. There he be. Emma's Paint Adventures boggle vacantly these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you're about to do may prove to have been a colossal waste of time. End intermission. End intermission. Oh man, here we go. We're starting Act 4. The land of wit and shade. Okay. So, I guess it's time to play a game. Okay, there we go. Now I can actually kind of hear it. Use arrow keys or WSD to walk, spacebar to attack, hold shift while attacking for dual wielding. Oh boy, howdy, really? Okay. Hold spacebar to charge man grits, Z to expend boy pluck, X to open Silodex, arrow keys to navigate, spacebar to select. Boy howdy, okay. Drawn and written and stuff by Andrew, duh. Programmed by Alexis Bing Being Esner? Damn, he is good. Additional artists by Cindy, hooray. Music, Doctor, written by George Buzenkai, remixed by Michael Vallejo and Clark Powell. Round of applause. Alright. Oh boy, there's also a map. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that open over here so I can look at that. Let's see now. What are we doing here? I'm told your name is John. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I can smack. Ow. Okay. I don't really know where I am. Oh boy, howdy, okay. Oh, hey, Nana Sprite.
John, hello, can you hear me? Nana? Where are you?
I'm still in the house, dear. I'm afraid I cannot accompany you on your journey.
But I can talk to you like this if you ever need me to provide a puzzling half answer to one of your questions. Oh, okay, thanks, Nana. You should begin exploring and talking to locals. They'll be able to provide you with some new insight into your quest and may illuminate some matters on which I have remained coy to this point. Yeah, what's up with that, Nana? Did the game make you all coy and prankstery when you became a sprite, or were you always like that when you were alive?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, dear?
Okay.
Alrighty. I wish I could. Can I zoom out with this? Oh, thank you. Can I take this? What in the blue base is this absurd-looking thing? You have deactivated your ghost gauntlets for the time being. It gets pretty distracting flailing them around all the time when all you're trying to do is explore. Okay, fine. Okay. Just gonna start whacking from a distance. He's got range with these things. Pick up some grist. Okay. What is this? Hooray, this one contains a prize. How exciting. You got a jar of bugs. Great. I'm looking at the map. And I'm like trying to find out where the hell I am. Because now it's like an actual game. Okay. Get back here. I want to smack you with my crinkle my wrinkle fuckers. Excuse me. It's not the crinkle fucker. That's later. Assuming I can't cross this. Okay. Where be this? Okay. Smack. Introduce yourself to a local I wish I could read that. Look at this, another cherished idol. Profane, such sacrilege has become commonplace with the recent glut of underlings. It would bring a tear to my eye if I were not so clearly fit to be tied with these hyperactive mannerisms and severe attention deficit. Oh my god, look at a bug. Oh boy, howdy. I picked up something. I don't know what that is. Okay. Alright. Okay, there's that thing. I don't know what that thing is. Wait, no, I do know what that thing is. Okay, I know where I am now. What do you have to say? Introduce yourself, look amphibian. This thing right here, have never seen a partial pixis? Incomprehensible. Okay, I'll play a pretend game for a minute. It is a rectangle connected to our network of pipes. We use them to send stuff to different places. They are fully intertwined with our custom and social practices. If there is something we want, we chisel it on a mini tablet and drop it in. Who receives it? Hard to say, but if you encounter a mini tablet and you possess what is chiseled on it, is considered only a polite to drop it in the pixis. Similarly, if you encounter a partial pixis that has a sprite in it already, you're obligated to keep the prize for yourself. Consider it to be a gift to you from the breeze. This is just the way things work. Whenever one of us is standing near one of these, we feel compelled to give this little speech about it. Thank you. Hey, Luigi. Not much. How you doing?
John, their economy is anonymous. Interglobal pipe-based borrowing may seem quaint, but you do well to be accustomed to it. The true heir must learn the ways of the peoples of the land to progress through the gates.
Wait, so I'm the heir? Didn't I tell you, John?
No.
Great. Thanks, Nana. Open it. You got a mini tablet. Okay. So now I have a mini tablet for that thing. What looks to be an eggplant of sorts. What just happened there? What did I pick up? Okay. I picked something up. Alright. Don't know where I'm going. Not entirely sure where I've been. Ow, piss off. Okay. Hi, what do you got to speak? Want to buy this? It fell from the sky, I guarantee it. Buy the Harlequin figurine? No thank you. Fine, I'll just be over here sitting pretty with this choice clown thing or whatever it is, and you will be there wallowing in pitiable destitution. Yeah, but it's a Harlequin doll. I want nothing to do with it. Open it. Exquisite pipe. I got a pipe from the pipe. Great. There's really no point in me gathering the grist. It is a reread, Luigi, actually. I have read most of Homestuck before, but I'm going to finish it now, because it's been years since I read it. And I never really paid much attention to the mini-games, because I'm kind of dumb. What is this? Peer into large opening. You think you can make out a very faint noise below. Is it snoring? What you got for me, Nana?
Nana, there are more imps than ever down here, and they seem to be getting stronger.
Yes, dear, there are plenty of imps up here, too. I had to start giving them some cookies before, because I baked too many. I hope you don't mind.
No, that's okay. Also, they look different.
That is because a new prototyping has taken place.
Huh?
Your pretty young friend has joined you in the medium.
Whoa, wait, Rose is here? Where is she? Will I find her down here somewhere?
Oh, settle down, all of you. There are more than enough cookies to go around.
Nana, damn it, will you stop messing around with those stupid imps for a second? Nana?
Sigh.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is a lime. That's not attack. I don't know why I thought that was attack. Really no point to getting this stuff, but I'm doing it nonetheless. Okay, so this is a dead end. Oh, neat. I really appreciate that, like, what the Vox's Let's Read did in terms of, like, being able to help, like, give a better way of experiencing Homestuck, because it can get tedious to read through it, especially, like, if you're not reading it out loud like I'm doing. This is a new, fresh experience for me, reading the whole thing out loud. I might actually remember things this time. Club, that's my way of saying go over there and check it out. Club can basically mean anything I want it to mean. It's really cool having a bullshit language. Great. Good, buddy. There's something inside. Should we put something? No? What's this? Take a good place to look. Maybe you should try using your telescope here. Oh my gosh. I actually need to actually play. There it is. That's right. We went up and we came down here.
Nana, are you there?
Yes!
I just saw my house from below. What gives? Why did the gate take me down here?
All the gates do, John. To ascend, each time you must first descend.
Huh. Alright, so I guess I scramble around down here until what?
Until you find the next gate. It is hidden somewhere in the land.
Okay, so I get to that gate and go in. Then what? Where does it take me? Further up maybe? But I haven't even built that high yet.
So you see why you had to build in the first place, John. You must have a little faith in your dear old Nana.
Yeah, well, I do, Nana, but I'm still not really getting it. Does the next gate down here take me back up to the house or something? Please don't say hoo-hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo.
Ugh. Dyslexic ADHD to me hard to read walls of text. Yeah, that's fair. Even without it, like, it's just having so much to fucking read at a time. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And they did do a good job.
But like me reading through it was just like inspiring me to be like, I'm just gonna read it myself. I'll just do it my own way. Oh god, I'm already planning on finishing it. I plan on going through how many pages is it? 9,000? I didn't really investigate this thing, did I? Looks like the imps made short work of it, or judging by the damage to the stone, probably something bigger. Man, these guys must really hate frogs. Oh, it's a frog totem.
What's up with this thing?
Amphibious and reptilian life forms play a special role in your quest, John.
What kind of role? Like frogs and stuff?
Especially frogs, John.
Huh?
Okay, that's not as bad. For some reason, I kept thinking like it was like in the 9,000s. Okay. Well, we're over an eighth of the way there. We're gonna just truck on through this. Come in my range. Okay. Where am I now? Okay, so I went up there. I'm right around here, I think. Boy, howdy. Yeah, I want to go this way now, because there's a new thing. Get whacked! Get wrinkle-fucked. You know what? Sure, let's put something in there. What is this thing? I don't know what that is. What if I put this in there? Can I put this in there? I don't know what that did. What do you have to say? Speak. The stars are moving? What do you mean? Or what are these things you call stars? Oh, you mean the fireflies. They became trapped under the clouds when the slumbering ones cast a spell on them. Boy, howdy. Okay, there's a lot of salamanders up there. I'm gonna go down here first. You have a hat. Okay. What do you have to say to me? Approach amicably. I name myself Crumple Hat. I have just honored my ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. I mean, at least he acknowledges it. Or they acknowledge it, I should say. Get ironed, bitch! Okay, nothing's down here. I like the crystal trees. Crumple Hat. Love Crumple Hat. Crumple Hat's great. You have a thing. What do you have? Yeah, give it to me. A chunk of amber. Is that Serenity? Okay. Looking at the map, I don't think there's anything over here. I think it'll just take me... Oh, that'll take me a different way. I'm gonna go over here and talk to the salamanders first. I love that, like, it's, like, under the guise of a game, and then there's actually games to participate in. I love that. Speak. How did he cast a spell on them when he was asleep? Well, he wasn't always asleep, you goofball. When he was awake, he was asked by some really terrible guys to commission a whole bunch of underlings. He then went about befouling our land with all this sludge, clogging up all our beautiful pipes, and now it can barely breathe. He was sort of a huge dick. Once he tuckered himself out with all that, I guess he decided to take a nap. The terrible guys, they are a bunch of mean fellows who like to push people around. They are called agents. They aren't usually a problem, but they sure did put a spring in their step when the air showed up, whoever that is. If I ever meet him, I wouldn't mind punching him in the snout too. Well, to accomplish some purpose, I suppose. I don't know. What were we talking about? Oh my gosh. Wave hello. Yes, the spell, I'm sure you've heard from a reliable source, cannot be broken unless the slumbering one is first woken up and then slain. Then the breeze will again flow through the pipes, the fireflies will be released and allowed to go home. But I do not envy the adventurers who will presumably take on this responsibility. Approach the indigenous kindly. The pipes are sacred to us for reasons you probably consider primitive and stupid. In fact, they probably are primitive and stupid, objectively speaking, but I'm okay with that. As the consorts of this land, we are particularly persecuted by dark forces and require a hero for our salvation. Alas, there is no hero in sight. Wait a minute, it is you. You are the hero. You are the hero, aren't you? Of course you are. I was so foolish to speculate otherwise through juicy solicited monologue. Duh. Okay, mushroom farmer. Farming these goddamn mushrooms, fucking pain in the ass. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go down this way, because I think this will take me to the next zone. Yes, I believe it will. Nope, I need to go left or right first. It's the best one. Farming these goddamn mushrooms. This game's... Homestuck's funny, man. Okay. Okay. No. There we go. Hey, nice suit, champ. We'll buy it for $1 moon. No. I should have known only a shrewd businessman would wear such a garment. I have been chagrined in ways I've never imagined possible. Oh, I love Homestuck, man. It's my con. So for that kind of language, that's a fair point. Fair point, guy. You got illegal contraband. I got a frog. Senor Frog. Okay. Okay, this takes me... Yeah, okay, now I'm down here. Where here be? Okay. What do you have for me? It's a chisel. Great. Oh, I ejected Colonel Sasker's toe. I should probably hang on to that. Let's see. Am I really full of stuff? Get rid of the shoe. There we go. Froge. Hey, it's a lathe item. The heck? Speak. I'm freaking out here. Do you know what this is? It is a huge log of cruxite. More than I've ever seen. It is the most precious material in existence. Why, if I had access to the means of producing an unlimited supply, I would be the richest salamander in the land. Just kidding. It's completely worthless. Here, you want it? It's free. Sure. Just lodge another shoe. My Silodex is getting a little full here. I can't eject shoe. There we go. Eject that shoe. Why can't I eject those other shoes? Whatever. Okay. Shift. Time to die. Die. There we go. I don't want to spam the space bar and just make a ton of... make a racket. Another prize? An uncarved mini tablet. Okay. Can I combine... I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, that one's wearing the robe. Is that Casey? I'm a secret wizard. Behold my robes. Behold robes? Sure. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. This guy is making you a little nervous. You don't think you'll ask him for your bedsheet back? Okay. Alrighty. Don't entirely know what I'm doing. Shit. 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 No, not the gushers! Okay, this is getting out of hand. There we go. I have Makan. This is my first reread technically though. Like it has been a minute since I read through it. Can I put this in there? No. What if I put a shoe in there? Sure. So yeah, this is my first reread. So it has been several years. I think I first started reading it in 2011. And I read it probably through the next year. And then like the pauses started happening and I just lost track of being able to keep up pretty much. I'm gonna wander back. There's another area I didn't really explore in the first zone. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm far removed now. Fair enough. Expert on like class spec stuff. Class spec stuff. I've always wanted to like try and. Boy, why is it frames? Why are the frames dropping? I've always wanted to like try and work a way to make it into like a TTRPG. But I don't think there's like a good way to make Sburb into a good tabletop game because like it requires a lot of like solo play with like building and all that stuff. The system's great though. Nice, Makan. Yeah, I was. Boy, I started. Like I said, I started about 2011. I think I'm done here actually. I don't know what else there's to be done. Hello. Glub glub, sure as when you hear often wind skims the voids of the pipes as it grazily hollow up a cut reed, or say a plundered parcel pixels. It is a lovely sound and sound brings back fond memories of my childhood, which was a couple of days ago. The class spec stuff is awesome. I love it. I know there's there is a group of people working on son of a gun. Can't freaking think right now. They are working on like making a TTRPG for it. And I read through it like a little bit. It's very confusing. An actual Sburb game. I would love if they made like a Sburb video game. Like it's perfect for that, honestly. Vast Error. I have heard of Vast Error, but I haven't read it. All right, I think I'm about to skip forward because I'm running into a wall here. I don't know how much more there is to do, honestly. Or I don't remember how much more there is to do. Because now I'm here. It really is. Like, Homestuck is just a Let's Play a Sburb guy. But, man, one of my favorite videos of all time, though, was, oh, man, it was like an animatic style of two best friends play Sburb, and with John and Dave. It's so funny. It's one of my favorite Homestuck related videos because it's just so ridiculous. What is this? Did I put this in here? Oh, it's a hat. So wait, was this one asking for a hat then? Like this thing was asking for this hat? Is that what I'm reading into here? I don't know. Recommend Vast Era Macon. From the little bit I've seen of it, because I got, like, watching Homestuck videos, I actually was recommended one of the newer animations they did for Vast Error, and I was like, oh man, this is dope. Like, this is really well done. Go away. It's like those of us back in the day when we all had our fan trolls, and we all made, like, panel edits of everything. They actually just decided to make their own run-through of Scrub, which is awesome. I love that the community, like, there is a community of people who just decided to kick it up a notch. Ooh, where does this take me? Oh, hey, here we go. The animation was great. The music was awesome. I might pick it up at some point. I'm not sure. John, this will lead you to new frontiers in the land. Are you sure you are done with this place and ready to move on? There may have been some things you missed. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Got about 20 minutes left in the stream. We're gonna keep going, progress the story a bit more. Assuming I just click this then. Click this then. In a future settled askance of the present, collateral desecration mars a sacred / illicit. Cheesy Pete's. It's so wild. Like everything that goes on with the wanderers here. In the mystic ruins of an era pre-desecration, an ancient time capsule has blossomed. You find nested in its petals a juice-stained Sburb beta once belonging to one of your friends. What will you do? Jade, take the discs. Tomahawk head intensifies. You capture log the Sburb beta. It uneventfully tucks itself into your Silodex. You think you're getting kind of bored with this fetch modus. You like to mix it up now and then. Maybe you'll peruse your selection to try out another one. Switch to Jenga modus. Mayor's the best, yeah. You swap your modus to Jenga, ejecting your Silodex in the process. Looks like the time capsule has reset itself. It is sprouting a new bud. Presumably something else will come out when it blooms again in about 400 years. Too bad you won't be around to find out what it is. Your modus grabs the 18 cars needed to set itself up. It divides each car into 3 capture log blocks. You begin picking up your items. The item is capture log chopped into 3 blocks and distributed randomly into the block tower. This sounds like way too much work. You gather up the rest of your items. Might as well try it out. You go for all the blocks containing your Tangle buddies. Careful. Careful. Jenga. Switch to Pictionary modus. Yeah, that one's obviously not going to work. You switch to Pictionary, a choice based on a strong whim from the mysterious ethers of democracy. Is this even still up? Oh yeah, so it is. Well, it's a picture of it, I guess. Try out, do Pictionary modus. Okay, you start by trying to grab your lunch top, after you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. You've got to concentrate here. Draw lunch top. You draw a really nice looking squiddle lunchbox on the capture log scribble pad. The modus recognizes what you were trying to draw and snaps it right up. Nice going. Capture log the beta. Look at these fabulously beta envelopes you just drew. Your silly just thinks they're fabulous too. Yeah! Quick, random scribbling. Come with introduce Fortnite modus. What would that even be? You have to like build something to get to that? I don't even know how that would work. Now I'm trying to think of like the logistics of having a Fortnite modus. You do a very quick doodle of nothing in particular. The scroll pad appears to be processing the shapes. Is that Charles Dutton? build under gunfire. Fair enough. Since you do not actually have a Dutton photo lying around, the pad capture logs a Dutton photo ghost image. It is not a tangible item. It can never be used ever. It seems to be more of an imprint on the card itself, like a watermark. However, the back of the card does seem to contain a viable capture code for a real Dutton photo, for whatever it's worth, which is very little. Draw a pumpkin. Pocket, where you pat down your pockets like you forgot your keys. That's funny. You guys want to do Adventure Zone? First get to nothing wrong. That's hilarious. I know of the Adventure Zone, and I respect the boy, I lost their last name entirely. McElroys. I love what they do. They're pillars of the tabletop community. Charles motherfucking Dutton. That's right, Gaster. You sketch a beautiful succulent pumpkin, knowing perfectly well that a pumpkin ghost image will be capture logged because you are quite sure there is not a pumpkin in this room, and there surely never will be. Yay! You capture log a pumpkin ghost image. At least you have the capture code for it on the back in case you ever want to replicate a real one. Oh no. Oh no. Get the rest of your items. Not much. It's up to you, Gaster. You start by drawing your Tangle buddies, but it looks like it's having trouble understanding the shapes? Darn, you wanted those. Capture log base on card with Dutton ghost image. It's not up to you to say what card it goes on. The modus decides. All you get to do is draw. Anyway, you try sketching your eclectic base. It's kind of hard to draw accurately. No, that's just a ghost image of an ordinary base. That's not right. You try again, focusing on getting all the mechanical details just right. Boy, that is... Ah! Oh no, busted. The jig is up. You are returned to your bedroom without the rest of your loot. You doubt you'll have time to go back and get it. You guess you have inadvertently left your own time capsule there for whatever party may find it in the future. Lucky bastards. Install beta. Working on your own fan story, Gasser? That's rad. That's awesome. I love it. I love creative stuff like that. You get started installing both discs. Might as well get a jump on it to avoid this sort of future drama that results from poor time management decisions. Pester chums. My wife and I, when we were in working on our own like alternate story with a bunch of trolls, because we were in college and had nothing better to do. That was 8 years ago. Probably 7 years ago now. Damn. In the meantime, you decide to touch base with your pals. Ugh, no, not those pals. The troll slum can just sit tight for now. Pester Rose. Ectobiologist began pestering tentacle therapist. Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you might be here too. Are you in kind of this spooky glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay? Garden Gnostic began pestering ectobiologist.
John, hi! Hi, Jade. Guess where I am? Are you on the ground below the clouds yet? Yeah. Wait, how'd you know that's where the gate goes? Did you talk to Rose? Can she still see me while I'm down here? She won't answer. No, I haven't talked to her yet, but I'd like to soon. I've got a lot of catching up to do with all of you. Sorry I've been so scarce. I've just been so busy running around like crazy and looking after my dog and stuff all day. I think he just locked me in my room, actually. Oh man, he sounds like such a handful. Yeah. But it's okay. I think he's mostly just looking after you, like a guardian angel or something. If I were you, I would take him out behind the woodshed and give him a big hug. Hey, John, can you hold on? I have to talk to Dave and start playing this game with him. Oh, what game? Sburb. Duh, what else? What? I thought you didn't even know what Sburb was. Oh, geez, I was asleep when I said that, silly. Of course I know what it is. Oh, okay. Well, where did you get it even? Or where did you even get it? From the ruins. It's Dave's copy. Wow. The thing you just said doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense. I know, right? Oh, that reminds me. Since I'm I'm setting the game up with Dave to be his server, are you going to need to do the same thing for me? Oh, really? This is news to me. Can you see from where you're standing the place your dad's car would have fallen? Oh yeah, I think so. It'll be kind of a long walk, though. This place is huge. You should go there and get your copy of the server and set up with me. Oh, and also get your package. Okay. Wait. How did you know my dad's car fell down here? John, will you stop trying to trap me? You told me the car fell, remember? Jeez. Okay, fine. Well, color me suspicious anyway. Miss Know-It-All Mixed Psychic Pants. John, I am not any more psychic than you, though. Okay, sure, I'm convinced. You have convinced me. Psychic, psychic, psychic. Also, I told you the package was in the car, but I never mentioned that the game was there, too. So, kind of totally busted, I guess. Give me a P. Give me an S. Oops. Okay. I mean, I know...
My voice is really straining now.
I mean, I know lots of things, but I'm really serious. It's no more information than what you have access to. But you don't know it yet. Anyway, we can talk more about it soon. I won't have to be so coy with you anymore because I'm pretty sure most of the stuff that was supposed to happen has already happened. I couldn't tell you about it because it would have messed it up. Okay, that's fair. Just give me a few minutes while I set up this game. And say hi to the salamanders for me. Less than 3.
Snowstuck. Interesting. Sounds like a lot.
Oh, shit.
Dave, pester Rose. Turned Godhead began pestering Tentacle Therapist. Hey, will you open your laptop already? See, this is why you need a phone or something that alerts you to important messages instead of leaving them trapped under the 3 inches of fucking yarn. Laptops don't need cozies. Nothing needs cozies. Cozy is a goddamn adjective. Maybe I'll crochet myself an iPhone snugly. What is this place anyway? What are you doing? I can see your whole damn house here. Here, if you want to get filled in or something, I'm sort of the guy with the big picture here. Don't want me to bop you on the head with a wizard. I'll do it. Okay, no, I won't. Yet. I guess I'll bone up on the FAQ for a while, so I don't do anything stupid and deploy like 10 crux flangers or fuck up the whole game. Oh my god, so many words. Do you think like the Pulitzer Committee is secretly scouring the dregs of the GameFAQ archives or something? Damn, I can't read this shit. I'm sorry. Garden Gnostic began pestering Turntech Godhead.
Yo!
Whoa, okay, hey.
So you're finally playing the game with Rose?
Yeah, but she won't answer me.
She's probably just exploring. I'm sure she'll come around soon. But it's great that you got her, out of there in time.
Pretty much. You have no idea how much I fucking own at this game. I bested no less than 3 flaming tornadoes and broke a huge wizard.
So how does it feel to be a big-time hero?
Big-time hero. Fucking get it?
Mr. Bravey Brave McHero Pants?
It feels like I'm in sports, all alone, and I'm the star. It's me, and then the big man comes.
But it turns out to be crazy what kind of basketball this man plays. The hoop is on fire! Okay, I forget how it goes.
No, you got it. We're good. Reference secured.
Yes! So now it's my turn to be the star. I'll be your hero. It's me.
Wait, what?
I installed the game. I'm connecting to you as the server player.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. I just set this shit up with Rose, and now I gotta do like some double duty thing. I mean, I own this game and all, but I can't just relax for half a second.
Don't worry. You can keep playing with Rose while I get set up a few things. Well, I just set up a few things. I figured I'd get a good head start to avoid all the drama you guys are always getting into. Such a bunch of drama queens.
What? Look, I was getting my ass handed to me by my bro on the roof for like an hour and a half. That's so long. I got served like a dude on Butler Island.
Drama.
Wait, does this mean there's a big meteor coming soon?
Yes!
When you activate the thing, will it start the countdown of some of the meteor?
It'll come when it comes regardless of what we do. The timer really just lets you know when it's coming.
Are you totally sure about all this?
Yes, look, here it is.
Okay, we're gonna look at this, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. There it be. Okay, yes, that image is definitely conclusive proof of something and is 100% understandable by anyone who looks at it. How big is this thing?
It is really, really big.
Like the size of Rhode Island or Texas or what? I need some context to know how much crap I should be shitting into my pants.
Okay, I don't actually know.
Well, as if like one the size of a bus wouldn't kill me anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Rose has finally opened her stupid laptop. So, do your thing, I guess. Have fun.
Okay, I will.
Less than 3. John, answer troll. Thank you, Luigi. And thank you, Merle. Bro's a cool dude. Yeah, you know, bro is cool. I guess that'd be me, huh? I was thinking Bro Strider. I am mediocrely cool. I'm average cool, I would say. Boy, howdy. That's a lot going on. Crypt is trying to end the human race. That's like SCPs, is what that is. Carcinogeneticist began trolling ectobiologist. Oh, boy. Let me get a sip of water for this one. All right, here we go. Hey, John, calm the hell down.
Ugh. How did you find me?
Find you? What do you mean?
I changed my chum handle to ditch you guys. How did you find me?
Oh, ha ha, ha 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 ha. This is the little word humans say repeatedly when something tickles their absurdity palate, right?
Lame.
We never lost you. Your ruse didn't fool us. It just so happens we didn't particularly give a shit about talking to you in that time frame.
What, the last few months?
We have the entire continuum of your existence to choose from when contacting you. The period was unremarkable. Sort of like your whole life, but I guess I mean it was especially unremarkable. This has been explained to you so often it would make me sick to my human stomach if I had one of your human stomachs.
Okay, this time I'll believe that you aren't human, because the skepticism center in my brain is starting to wear kind of thin, I guess. But you're still a major asshole, and I don't actually want to talk to you, so bye.
Wait, but I'm not here to troll you this time. We're friends, okay?
Oh man, look at this outburst of little human words I'm saying, from my human mouth.
Fine, you can think I'm a fucking douche, maybe I am, but here's the fact, idiot. I've already had lots of conversations with you in the future. I mean, your future. I've kind of been working backwards here for a while, and it's a little frustrating. Every time I go further back, you know less and less, and you don't remember anything I said because it hasn't happened yet. And I have to repeat myself a lot. I'm getting pretty fucking sick of it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's not like I mapped out this trolling onslaught very well in advance. I mean, when you troll someone, you just sort of do it. You don't start drawing flowcharts and diagrams and stuff.
Wait, you have something to do with this game, don't you?
I should have known. Oh god, not again. No, fuck no. I'm just not going to explain this to you again. You'll get plenty of dirt on all this from me in future conversations. Tedious conversations. Ones I've already had with you, where your demeanor will gradually become inexplicably and revoltingly friendly towards us. And so I guess it just was kind of infectious, and now we're all buddies, I think. It's really weird. This human emotion you call friendship.
Friendship isn't an emotion, fucknuts.
See, that is what I'm talking about. You're much more tolerable a guy than I thought at first. Okay, John?
Why are you kissing my ass? What do you want? Why don't you just tell me what's going on? Are you in the medium?
Okay, fine. Yes, we are.
Like, here in this land, with the clouds and oil and stuff?
More of this narcissism. You always think everything revolves around you. We have nothing to do with your dumb little windy planet or your petty little quests, or for that matter, your entire game session. You aren't the only ones playing the game. Every group of players gets their own distinct blank slate session, as will be explained to you many times.
So, why don't you just explain it again so I know? So I don't ask so much in the future?
No, fuck this shit. Just no. I'm ending this conversation because I've said it all too many times, and because you can't understand, because you are dumb.
Wow, yeah, you're totally not trolling me, bro. I see, now we are BFFs forever.
The fact that you are dumb is an immutable fact I am stating for the record. It does not mean animosity is what is taking place here.
Oh, okay. So what do you want?
I need to tell you your friend Jade is to talk to us. She won't answer our messages in this time frame. It's important.
Yeah, I don't blame her for not answering. She pretty much can't stand you guys because of all the trolling you did before, remember?
Okay, our bad on that. Just tell her we're sorry, and to get her gross and totally unattractive human butt off her ugly human high horse and answer my messages.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm still not really sold on this friendship thing yet, but I've got to go now and get on with my petty little quests. So talk to you in the future, I guess. Jerkface.
Search for your father's car. You do draw diagrams if you're actually good at trolling people? Yeah, that's a fair point. Frostfire, death water. Oh, neat. It's going to be a hike. There's something up ahead through the forest. WV, settle this dispute in a rational, diplomatic manner. You settle the dispute in the only way you can presently imagine how to settle a dispute, with cans of lukewarm sugary liquid and centuries-old rations. If only you had access to some means of heating things up. But it matters not. You warm yourselves in the glow of this human emotion called friendship. Jade, deploy alchemitor. It's almost as if this broken air conditioning unit was scaled to be a perfect fit for the alchemitor all along. Weird. Deploy Crookshtruder in Dave's room. There's so many crows. Do you think, like, the Pulsar community is already doing a scouting drags game fact or something? Damn, I can't read this shit, I'm sorry. Hold, please. Hold what? I see you're at a computer typing. What are you doing? Dang, hold on. No, seriously, stop talking to me for a second. It looks like Jade is dropping this doomsday tube thingy in my room. BRB, gotta make sure she doesn't break all my shit. Hey, wait.
These darn birds are in the way. What are you doing in your apartment anyway? Also, they are adorable.
I always keep birds in here. It's sort of my thing.
Oh, kind of like all those silly naked puppets are your bros thing?
No, that's irony. This is like sincere, honest to God psychosis. I'm training to be a lame gothy supervillain.
Also, I think I can't put it down because of the wires on the floor.
Okay, well, maybe you should take the opportunity to put it somewhere that isn't stone cold retarded. Stupid. Excuse me, sorry. I got into the flow. I apologize for that.
I wish I played more games. This is hard.
No, it's not. Move Dave's bed to the roof. Kakamo. Jade is connected with you? Where does she get the discs? I don't know. How does she do any of that loopy batshit nonsense she does? Maybe she pulled them out of the volcano over there on Blood Monkey Island. Wait, so you mean to tell me she was able to connect with you in a timely fashion without waiting until you were on the brink of annihilation? We went over this. I was a little bogged down in the epic swaddle of legendary puppet taint. I've done nothing but wait for boys to play this game with me all day. First John lollygagging with the client, and then you with the server, downright filibustering my existence with unending fraternal melee. And yet a girl, one who didn't even own the game, was able to connect with you minutes after you connected with me. Whoa, wait. What the hell is she doing? She's taking my bet. What the hell? And there she goes. She has the karma. Deploy the crookstruder in its place. Okay, I'm going to save there because it is 4 o'clock. Ugh. And I need to give my voice a rest because holy cow, talking this much, it's a lot. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. This is the most people I've had in the stream. That was great. Thanks guys for stopping by and watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Burley. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back in Homestuck next Sunday at what time is it? 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. If you can't swing by on Saturdays, I'm streaming Stardew also at noon Eastern time. Just doing some farming stuff. Thanks, guy. Thanks, Luigi. You have a good one too. And since this does go up on YouTube, I have to do the whole spiel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click like, so let me know that you guys like the video. Subscribe, keep up with my stuff. I put my streams up every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and I have a new video every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Comment, let me know what you guys think about what's going on in this, whether you are enjoying my read-through of this or not, I guess. That's your opinion. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time too. And share it with your friends. Maybe this is a good way for them, just tell them, if they have a commute, if they need something in the background to study to, or they just want to listen to it because just for shits and giggles. Just share it. Helps grow the community. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Later, everybody.